Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we continue on at Wildcard Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wildcard game. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Okay, break. 56 is the mic. Let's go, D.
Guard. Hey, orbit. And fire.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Still on his feet. He finds some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. 73 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Gun. What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Haywood. Here we go. Check, 93's the mic. Go. Check, 93's the mic.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
From the 29, Newton throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
93's the mic. 93's the mic. 1, 2, 3.
Newton on 3rd down. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ready, break.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, a deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open. In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Look at me. Zipper.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Go.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Hit it.
5-4.
Now Jones.
Wrap.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go.
Ready. Hey, zoom.
Mike 54.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
No.
Sit up.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the pitch.
Yep.
6 guy. Check.
Yo, faster. Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Strong right.
General West.
Mike 54.
Come on.
Hey, Echo.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey.
Mike's 5-4. Mike.
Hey.
Mike's 5-4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Set, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
59.
Yo, go. Go.
Cut.
Kill. Check. Crunch.
Rock it. Hey, Haywood.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A first down there on a pickup of 25. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye.
90 Wolf.
Let's go, defense.
Bristol travel.
Man up, D.
Hey, watch it.
Leo.
Check 25.
SOS.
Big dribble.
They'll try to pound it in with Goldman. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's got his target. That's Moore. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a couple.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, 46 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out, 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 out.
Showing it.
X3, 218, chopper. Now.
Now Gallman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Set. 18 Gator.
59, Mike to 59.
Go.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, check, 59.
Man, let's get some penetration.
Bravo.
Get some penetration. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
5.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Ready, set.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Let's bring it. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Shift. Check 24, check 24.
Get it.
Gallman will run it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Great.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 9.
Express.
Motion.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
61, matchbox lights.
Slam. Shift.
You're out.
He's checking.
Ready, go. Hit it.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Check. Fresno.
Hey, lock it.
Fresno.
49, check 49.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check hot route. Hot.
Hard. Ready.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Down.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10
I
here.
can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Tight dog.
Hey.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
Topper. Look at me. Door. Go.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And an alley to run. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Kareem Martin able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Newton now to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Tackles.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Hey, let's go. Interception. All day, baby. Let's get this.
Ready up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I got him. Jam.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Yeah. Check 3.
Lead dribble.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Check.
And now look at him go. Past the 20.
Watch the twist.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Giants 28, Panthers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Gallman. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, exit.
You got him. You got him. Ha ha, you got him.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
6-6. Pull it high. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Cut.
Spike 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Check 52.
Protein spill.
Alert 3. Hey, check.
Hey.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
On the set.
Mike, 59 is Mike. Check, 59.
Come on, D. Mike's 5'9".
Hey. High 7.
I got you, son. Mike.
Set, go.
59. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Shit.
Now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go, fellas.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check 50.
General West. Smoke. Hustle. 5.
Here's Jones on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
20.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton, this one complete to Curtis Samuel.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Throwing again is Newton. Buying time to his left. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. He's at the 50. The 30. 10, 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
He's got it at the 15. A big play there for Carolina. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Newton. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. To the air again, Newton. Escaping the pressure right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more. Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Newton on 1st down. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. They're still tied.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They scored.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
I'm on.
Check three.
Two draw corkers. Hurry.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Greystone travel.
Spine.
Hit it.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones, and off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
You don't want it.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike, 54. Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
You got nothing today.
Ready?
Throwing Jones. It's caught. Shepard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Ready?
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the run.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch.
Go.
Watch 54.
Watch the pass.
Hey, zoom.
Mike 5-4.
Clear.
Mike 5-4.
On first down, Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
36.
Hey, Sam on.
Double up. He's coming.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 50.
Go.
56.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Look at me, zipper.
Check, 59.
I'm coming. Mike's 5'9".
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Safe. Quick dad.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And this is Latimer, complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Haywood. Yo, Cheetah. Lead grip.
Jones now throwing on 4th down.
I'm coming.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Again, it's Barkley.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Rosas to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Newton. Now a desperation throw deep down. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
Get off the field.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.